What is going on, everybody? It is Starkler coming back at you with another Toontown Rewritten video, and this is going to be the start of a little mini-series I'm going to be doing, and I am going to be covering the Sellbot Task Force ToonTasks on Ice Cube. I'm going to work him all the way up to 140 Laugh and do the final field office at the very end, and you know what? The thing is, with these, even though this whole expansion came out back in 2021, I never really did any sort of actual playthrough of me progressing through all the Toon tasks and earning all the resistance rank badges and everything. So I decided, you know what, it's finally time for me to do that, like 4 years later. So, you know what, 4 years, it's better later than never, okay? That's the way I see it. So anyways, that's good to know, and unfortunately, on Ice Cube, I have already done the resistance rank tasks that require you to actually join the Toon Resistance, so unfortunately, I can't really, like, do the beginning stages on Ice Cube again, so I'm gonna have to showcase it on another Toon. For anyone who still doesn't really know what I'm talking about here, this is the Sellbot Task Force, which is a little underground thing that leads to the field office, and it's an endgame expansion, meaning in order to access these Toon tasks, you first need to complete your BossBot suit, and before you can finish your BossBot suit, you need to complete your LawBot suit, and before you can complete your LawBot suit, you need to finish doing all of the available Toon tasks in the main task line for Donald's Dreamland. So as of right now, this is pretty much about as endgame as it gets for the higher level players. So that's pretty much all I have to say about that. This is going to be the start of Ice Cube's journey, and you know what? Don't consider this to be like a step-by-step walkthrough on how to do it, because I'm probably only going to show the nitty-gritty of things, like me just turning in the tasks and going over, you know, like what specifically you have to do and where you need to go at certain times, because there's a lot of Toon tasks that need to be done. So anyways, that's pretty much all I have to say for that, and I guess I'm just gonna have to switch over to my other Toon and just get started on it. And it's a Toon that I think you guys have seen a few times before for anyone that's like a returning subscriber. So yeah, let's switch over to that Toon real fast. Okay, so we are on Felix, and this Toon only has 107 laugh, but all of his gags are maxed, and he is finished with Donald's Dreamland, and the good news is, he is eligible to do the Join the Toon Resistance task, so he's perfect for this specific video, and only this video, because it's all about joining the Toon Resistance. So anyways, we are going to click Join the Toon Resistance, and we have to visit someone named Whispering Willow. So that'll be exciting. So pretty much that's all Felix is going to do in this episode in place of Ice Cube. We have to visit Pajama Place in Donald's Dreamland. And it's called Talking in Your Sleep Voice Training. That sounds exciting. Okay, well, let's go visit them and let's see what they ask us to do. So here we are at Talking in Your Sleep Voice Training. It's kind of near the end of Pajama Place's street, and you could take that little cut, you know, whatever it's called, that little alleyway cut that the team decided to put in several years ago. And here we are. This is Whispering Willow. Yawn. Oh, did you say you'd like to help? See, I knew I could trust you. I'm Whispering Willow, one of the leaders of the Toon Resistance. And they just keep on talking. If I read it, I'm gonna be here all day, but you guys could read this yourself and pause the video. Anyways, yeah, so when you're ready to show off a level 7 gag of any type, which I do have, I have all the level 7s I need. So yeah, that's good. You know, once you graduate Donald's Dreamland, you really should have all of your gag tracks maxed. Like, I can understand like having one or maybe two that's like at level 5 or 6, but you really should have everything maxed out. So it says, go visit Naggy Nell at the Sellbot HQ outpost for your next mission. The building is called Honeydew This, which is on Oak Street. Okay. Alright, sounds good. So let's go visit Naggy Nell on Oak Street. So Honeydew This, Honeydew That is like right in the center of Oak Street, right where the big oak tree is at. I don't know if that is an oak tree or not, but I'm just making assumptions. But anyways, this is Naggy Nell. So welcome to the Sellbot HQ outpost. I don't know how this is an outpost, but it is for some reason. So yeah, I think that's what she's telling us to do, is we need to take out Skelecogs in the Sellbot factory. So you need to defeat 15 Skelecogs in the Sellbot factory and report back to her when you're done. So I don't know how many Skelecogs are still remaining in the Sellbot factory, but I'm probably just going to do whatever the easy mode is, like the front entrance, if it's still called that, or whatever it is. And I'm going to try to solo, and if I run into any complications, then I'll let you know, but it's going to take me a while to do that stuff. So, yeah, cutting away. So right now I'm just working my way through the Sellbot factory, trying to get as many of these Skelecogs as I can, and I know that it's going to take me at least 2 runs to get it done, because I think there's only, oh geez, like 9 per factory, so I'm gonna have to do a second run. But either way, I'm just taking them out one at a time, and just taking it slow. Nothing special. Doesn't need to be the perfect factory run. It's the Scrap Factory is what it's called. I keep forgetting what the name is, but it's the Scrap Factory. Just gotta take them out one at a time. Slow and easy. Just like that. And these are the other 2 groups of Skelecogs that I need to take out. Don't really have anything else much to say other than this is what I'm doing in between, so, you know, anyone that's of high level can most likely solo the factory, at least on the easy mode, but if you don't have sound and you're lacking resources, or if you're trying to do the harder factories, then you're probably going to want some help. But for the most part, this is pretty much all there is to it. Yeah, I am definitely going to do the next round with, a group. I just gotta make sure I get the rest of those Skelecogs taken out. But it's done. Mission accomplished. Not too bad. So let's see how many we got here. Oh, got the 1 task done. 9 out of 15. Okay, not bad. Okay, so I have just done a second factory, a full scrap factory, 100%, with a group. So thank you to Jenny, Mustard, and Cathu. Oh, that's cool. It's like cashew, but Cathu. And we plop the piano on top, and we finish him off. I think that's an organic piano, too. That guy's got organic drop. I respect that. And that's it. We should have the task done. Okay, we should have it done, because we fought, like, 9 more Skelecogs. There we go. We got it. Perfect. That is great. That is exactly how it should be done. So, yeah, now we have to go and revisit Honeydew This back on Oak Street. Okay, so we're back at Naggy Nell, and I'm still baffled that this is a Resistance, or like a Sellbot HQ spy area, but it's probably because it's so close. But anyways, we have to go and visit Rusty Ralph on Lighthouse Lane in Donald's Docks, so I will show you guys where that is, because I love pointing out where the buildings are on the maps, because I think it makes it easier for people. So Rusty Buckets is right near the center of the street again, not really that far, right by the Toon HQ off to the side, and we're just going to walk in, and we're just going to see what exactly it is that they want from us. So what's going on, Rusty Ralph? The Bossbot HQ outpost. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So let's see. Beat the next hardest boss cog. Show me that the Chief Executive Officer cannot stand in your way. Wait, so I have to go fight the CEO. Okay, well that's that's gonna take me a little bit of time. Well, the good news is I'm ready for promotion on this toon, but like, oh my gosh, I have to go fight the CEO. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna go fight the boss, and if anything interesting happens, then I'll let you guys know. Alright, so I'm going in and doing a CEO on Felix. This is gonna take me a while, and it turns out that this is actually the very first CEO I've ever done on this toon, and the group leader actually checked in with me to make sure that I've done this before, and I had to reassure her that, like, yes, that I have done this before. I've actually maxed out Bossbot on 2 other toons. So yeah, I'm just gonna do this real quick, and if anything interesting happens, I'll let you guys know. So far, so good. Just a regular CEO, my man. Nothing abnormal, nothing unusual, just a smooth run so far. Nothing bad's happening. Okay, we did it. That is it. That is Felix's very first CEO, and I did it for the sake of this video. It is over. GG's. Mission accomplished. I am satisfied. Let's see if we got that task done. Yep, that's it. It is finished. Yep. Feeling good. Okay, so we are back at Rusty Buckets with Rusty Ralph, and we are going to turn in the CEO task. Which was interesting, because this has a lot to do with Sellbots, but they want me to join the Resistance by fighting the most powerful boss bot. So, yeah. We did it. So, now we have to go and visit Groovy Garland in Charcoal Reefs in Polar Place. Okay, let's go say hi to him. The good news is we're starting to get closer to the end of this task line. There's only a few more things that I need to do here. So let's go say hi to him, and I will be right back. Okay, so Coral Reefs is right at the end of Polar Place, right in front of Lawbot Cog HQ tunnel, if that's what you want to call it. It's literally the front entrance to Lawbot headquarters, and it's right here. And I saw someone else walk in here just a moment ago, so I think they might be busy doing their task. Yep, that's right. So here we go. The Lawbot HQ outpost. Okay, this one is really close, like right next to the Lawbot headquarters, so I'm not surprised that this is the outpost, but it says check your street maps to find the nearest one. Okay. So yeah, what it wants us to do is go fight a Sellbot field office annex. Now, it could be any level field office, it just needs to be a field office. So what I'm going to do now is go on to the group tracker and see if there are any field offices, and it looks like right now there's a group for a 3-star field office, but I think Felix is a little too low of level for that because he's never even done one before. So, yeah, I'm just going to wait until there's a smaller field office to take down. So give me just 1 minute and I will go and see if I could find one. Okay, so I have found a 1-star field office that has 31 floors left to it, and we are just going to hop right in and go. Everybody teleported to me, but I didn't physically see them anywhere, but it said that they showed up. So, yeah, this is a field office. Just like how I fought the CEO and did the factories, so throw, sound, and squirt. That's actually a pretty decent combo. For someone who's Toonless, that's perfect for me. So, yeah, I'm just going to take on this field office, and if anything interesting happens, I'll let you know. And I will cut away, and I'll be right back. Okay, well, the good news is we did manage to get this field office over with. The disadvantage is that even though it was a 1-star field office, there were 2 of us that had never even done it before, and I just so happened to be with that same cat earlier that I ran into when I was turning in the task. But regardless, we managed to get it done, so that was the hard part. Got the hard part done. That's good. Let's see if we get the task. Did we get the task done? Yes, we got it. GG. Good job, Felix. Felix is making history today. He did his first CEO, he did his field office. I soloed the scrap factory. This Toon's capable of more than I thought. I just never play on him. Good job, Good job, Felix. I'm so proud of you right now. I'm so proud. Okay, so we're back. Mr. Groovy, what's his name? Groovy Garland. That's a good name. So I just a test. No, there's no test. But apparently someone back at the Whispering Willow in Talking in Your Sleep voice training pajama place, I think we visited that place at the very beginning of this part. So we're just going to have to go back there and just see what they have to say. So give me just 1 second. Okay, so we're back with Whispering Willow in Talking in Your Sleep voice training. And it says, Yowza, with a side of wooey, you did great. I have outdone myself. Good job, Felix. It's Felix that's the star of the show, my man. But yeah, anyways, we have to go and visit someone named Whiny Wilma in Troubles and Tribulations in Maple Street. Okay, and then I think that will wrap it up for this entire video. So let's just go say hi to them, and let's just see what they have to say. So, Travels and Tribulations bookstore is kind of like right near the center of the street, so it's not that hard to miss it. It's kind of like a consistent loopy street that goes back and forth. So, anyways, this is the Toon, and yep, this is it. Join the Toon Resistance. We have turned it in. Oh, and there's an emote. That's rare, but we did it. We have joined the Toon Resistance. Oh, look, we're opening up the book. This is the important part, so you could track your progress, rise through the ranks. Those are all the little badges we're going to earn for ourselves, which is very exciting. And then, yep, you got to get your skill points to rank up, so you just have to do lots of tasks and go crazy. And then, of course, we're rank 0, so that's pretty much all there is for that. And then there's that one. Oh, yep, you need your stamps in order to level up. Very exciting. And then after completing that mission, you'll earn a special rank up badge as proof of your hard work. And that's it. Alright. Good. Yeah, so you'll get to meet some of the Resistance Rangers and have access to that underground area in Sellbot HQ once we finally rank up. So I don't have access to it yet on this Toon either. So either way, that's pretty much it for that. And we have now caught up to where Ice Cube is at. So you know what? I'm just going to switch over to him because I just want to prove that we're at the same spot. So let me just show you what exactly is going on. So anyways, we are now back on Ice Cube and we are all caught up where we need to be, which is the same exact spot that Felix and Ice Cube are both at now, which is joining the Toon Resistance so we can earn the stamps towards ranking up. And we're still just in the trainee set. We haven't done anything else yet, but here's the catch. What I'm going to do in the next episode is do the Toon tasks that are required in order to start earning the trainee stamps, and then after I finish the trainee section and I level up, that's when I will finally, when I start doing the Explorer set, then I'll get to visit that little Resistance ground bunker that's in Sellbot HQ. But sadly, I already did that whole task on Ice Cube, and I should have taken the time to just really think about that sooner, but I just did it already, so I needed to substitute Felix for it. So anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching this. It's a bit of a confusing start to this whole thing, but anyways, you gotta start somewhere. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you guys in the next video when I start the trainee set. Alright, and there's a cameo from Anthony. Have a good day, guys. I also wanted to give a brief update on my capture card situation, which I bought during Amazon's Cyber Monday deal, and I've hooked up my Nintendo Switch to my PC through OBS, and now I have done a few test recordings of me playing Super Mario Galaxy, and the image quality is super good, and the frame rate's also really smooth as well, so I think there's a really good chance that I could start a Super Mario Galaxy playthrough on the channel, which is really exciting, and I think it might actually happen, so that's really good news to bring forward.